Hey everyone, Sirik here from Indie Overlook, and I'm going to be continuing Hollow Knight. Last time we ended after kind of just dying a whole lot to a boss. I'm going to try that boss out a little bit after changing around my badges, and if I don't beat it after like, I don't know, 2 or 3 attempts, I'll just go explore some more and come back here when I'm actually a bit stronger. So, for this boss, I'm going to get rid of Nailmaster's Glory. It's nice, but charge attacks seem to not be the way to go here. And replace it with Thorns of Agony, because they'll help with the ghosts that constantly come in. And let's see, what else can we use? Gathering Swarm is... no, that's just for collecting geos. Shamans... what's this one? Soul Gained. Like, your normal spell does help a lot. I think I'm going to use, oh, I wonder if this'll just kill the ghosts around me. Like, if they're weak enough that the Spore Shroom will just kill them. I'm going to try that. I wanted to try the Fluke Nest badge, but I'm really curious about the Spore Shroom one because I haven't actually used it. Don't know why I'm bothering to save, because the game does that anyway. And here we go. Pretty much just need to go in a straight line. Oh god, I forgot that was right there. So, first attempt is probably not going to be the attempt that I win, just because, it's the first time I'm playing this in a few days, so gonna be a bit rusty. Oop, speaking of rusty. But we shall see. Oh, so the Spore Cloud appears after you heal, it looks like? Or maybe that's just because I wasn't focusing for long and it's not an immediate effect. That could potentially be pretty useful though. Here's the Dream Nail. Still not sure if you're supposed to actually just kill this boss with the Dream Nail or not. Because... I don't know, it's hard to tell if the Dream Nail's the way to go. Because he really seems to soak up quite a bit of damage. But the game doesn't really necessarily indicate that the Dream Nail's actually doing anything. It's just that this is in the Dream Nail realm, so it's more of a guess on my part. First time around is normally not that bad. Okay, gone once, so I can... it's going to heal. There. Oh man, those spores really stick around for a while. I didn't realize how long they stuck around. I like that there's badges that kind of make it easier to heal under tough situations like that. Okay. Oh, I stunned him and didn't realize. Yeah, being able to deal with the ghosts just through healing is kind of nice. Also, I'm hurting him through healing, which is also kind of nice. I think I'm probably going to end up dying at this rate. Yeah, I couldn't get out of the heal animation quickly enough. Oh. Nope, didn't quite get it. So, if I can get the timing down, these spores are making the fight a lot easier though. I kind of wish that they started when you first started healing and not when you actually heal. But that's fine. I guess it would be a bit too broken if they did it that way. So I do still need to have a little bit of leeway. I need enough time to get one heal off, but once I do that, I can get other heals kind of easily, as long as this guy's incapacitated. That's gonna be a big one. Oh, ghosts were taking a while to appear there. Nope. Getting chip damage in on him with those thorns also kind of helps. There we go. incapacitated him. Let's heal. Don't need to worry about the ghosts. And I don't know how much damage these spores actually do. Like, hurting him with them is just a secondary benefit, though. It's mostly that they hurt the ghosts and keep them away. That's all I really care about. He keeps jumping right when I'm going to use a soul cannon on him. Man. That did not work out how I wanted it to. Or did that? Oh, I'm just playing poorly now. Well, killed some ghosts and hurt him, I guess. Didn't get the heal I really need, though. Oh. Ran right into the ghost. Yeah, this fight's still hard. Okay. One more try, then we'll move on to trying a different fight. This definitely seems like it's a better badge strategy than the power badge, and especially than the compass, since compass isn't really helping me in a boss fight. I was considering getting rid of my fast dash, but I kind of really like my fast dash. Realistically, though, I probably could afford to get rid of it. Oh man, I thought that he was going to jump further. Okay, good. Spores. Okay. Oh, even hit him a little bit with that spore. Yeah, the soul cannon definitely is nice for him. Unfortunately, I can't really afford to use up badge spaces on things that buff the soul cannon. I kind of really need them for my other stuff. Oh, I'm not going to get much healing in. Oh, I got 2 in. Okay. That's more than I thought. Thorns also serve as a nice little get away from me thing since it knocks him back. Oh, he jumped in front of me. Ooh, okay, that went quickly. Didn't get my 3rd heal in. Yeah, that's gonna be that. He should be getting close to dead at this point. Because he's been stunned, what, like 2 times? So that would make this phase 3? Or no, that would make this phase 4. Yeah, I might need to just Dream Needle him because it feels like the fight's not actually getting harder. It feels like his attack pattern is being basically the same. I feel like the times when I did use the Dream Nail, he actually changed a bit. So I'm gonna try that one last time just to see if the Dream Nail seems to make a noticeable difference. And then we really will come back after this. This is the for real final attempt. Assuming I don't screw up on the basic platforming. Here we go. Okay. Got a lot of hits in on him. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes a bit of dialogue appear. It's just dots, but ellipses, whatever. But maybe that does something? Like, the one thing that makes me suspicious about the Dream Nail is he gets stunned for kind of just long enough for you to hit him with the Dream Nail. That one's supposed to be hitting him while he's stunned with just normal attacks. Oh, ghost. No, that worked out poorly. I feel like I'm just missing something in this fight because he has a lot of health. Okay, I'm coming back to that later. I'm definitely gonna just come back to that later when I have a bit more health and when I have another badge notch. Because I'm pretty close to getting another badge notch. I think I just need like 1 or 2 more badges to unlock access to it. I also know where enough mask fragments are to get another mask, which I guess I could do. I also know that one of the main... Oh, hi there. I know that one of the main, like, 3 things that I need to go after is in that jellyfish area that I can now access since I can just walk through poison, or acid, rather. So, there's quite a bit that I know I can do in terms of progress at this point. And that involves first taking this. Progress I know about is still left, but the right part is a complete mystery, which makes me want to go to it more. Like, this is a part of the map that I'm pretty sure you cannot get to other than by starting with this tram over here. So, I'm curious as to just what this is. Anything down here? Keep expecting them to hide something in one of these areas. Oh man, I just remembered a secret in the area I just came from. Well, I'll need to go back to it anyway. Also, I saw a cracked wall here. Oh, that is a tough wall hit. I'm going to really need to, find a bench. Oh! Hello. Beehive. Oh my god, it's an entire new region. Oh, that thing hurts? Okay. The bees actually hurt. Where are you? What are you? Okay, I think that's a thing infested with bee parasites, maybe. Oh right, I have the double jump I can totally get here. I'm gonna need to get used to the fact that I have the double jump. Also, one thing I've noticed with the UI, when you get a new soul meter fragment thing, whatever you want to call it, the little bubbles that hold your soul vials, filling up a new one doesn't seem to actually register on the UI until you close the game and restart it. Because I got that second bubble last stream, but it didn't actually appear. I think that the existing one just got bigger or something, or it might have just not been reflected at all. It's very strange. I'm assuming it's a bug of some sort. I wonder if the map guy's actually in the hive. I mean, he has to be, because how else would I ever get a map of this place? How he managed to get into this place that is behind a breakable wall. Oh, you're horrifying. Who knows? But he's been able to get to stranger places. It'd be great if the map guy is the true final boss of the game. I somehow doubt he is. This is cracked? Okay, it's just cracked for aesthetic purposes, I guess. I hear one of those things. Oh, let's see it. Oh, there you are. Still kind of trying to figure out how to deal with them. I guess you need to dodge them and then counterattack when they're drilling into a wall. Nope, nothing else on that side. Oh, I need to heal. Yeah, this spore ability is not going to be that great in the near future. I really should have stopped at the bench on my way here. I just was under the impression that there would be another chance to get on the bench. And I was wrong. Map 1 again, I'm not overly concerned about losing because I don't have the map. I'm going to be getting a map though, and it'll immediately become a problem once I do. Oh, hello, really big bee. Okay, you're just gonna dive bomb me a whole lot. Seems like a solid strategy. Oh man, those spores really just killed it. Oh, maybe that wasn't it exploding above me. That must have been... Oh, you know what? It flew up here, and I think it carried the spores with it, and it killed a bunch of the small ones in the process. I think that's what happened, because something definitely died above me. Oh, it's just... Oh, maybe it just destroyed some of these eggs. Kind of the same sound effect on them. Come on. Heck is up with this? Stupid kill bait. Okay, there we go. That thing's dead. Another giant bee. And small bee. Oh, the giant bees can break the cracked platforms. Interesting. Yes, bees. There's bees absolutely everywhere. And they really go all over the place. Ow. Okay, it's dead. As you can imagine, from an area that you can't really even access until pretty far into the game, this hive is pretty hard. It's not messing around. I've taken quite a bit of damage. I'm pretty low on soul. Thorn Shield's definitely earning its keep, though. Not that concerned about money because I have 1,000,000 seals I can cash in for several thousand. But I do need at least some money for the map. And possibly for any gates I come across. I don't know why there would be a gate in a beehive, but it's possible. Yes, so far, I'm liking this area a lot more than I like the dark area, Deep Nest. Deep Nest is just too big. Too big and a bit too samey. Like, it has enemy variety, but it kind of likes to throw one enemy type at you at a time, and it doesn't really use them together all that efficiently. Because this is definitely combining its enemies pretty well. Oh, I guess there won't be a map of this place because I'm just completely off the map. Okay, that's worrisome. Oh wait, no, you know what? I wonder if this will get updated to the main map. Like, it had its own name. Right. I was saying that I'm completely off the map because I'm used to seeing my face on it, but right, I don't have the map thing, so I have no idea of knowing if this thing really is off the map or if I'm just not seeing my face on it. I really hope it's not completely off the map because this place seems pretty big. And there's already been multiple path branches, to the point where I'm really starting to worry about getting turned around. I hear a fragment of something. It's either a mask fragment or a soul gauge fragment. I'm going to guess soul gauge, but I will very happily take a mask fragment at this point. It should be somewhere to the left. Man, those small bees can be hard to see. Let's see though. And there is. Oh! I need to use one of the big bees to destroy this, I think. That is a soul gauge. Yep. That's kind of what I figured. Get the feeling that there's not many mask fragments left. The two that I know of might actually be the last in the game. No, I doubt that. No, don't die. Okay. Come on, Big B. You need to come to the left. This way. Lowering him through this is going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, he's just killing the other bees. He's not actually hurting himself. Good. Thank you, Big B. Oh no, that was a mask fragment. Wow, I thought that was a soul gauge thing. Okay, I will take that. I will absolutely take that. What's over here then? A shortcut. I keep checking my map out of habit. This is a shortcut back to where I was. I'm going to go back into that other room because I didn't really finish going to the right. Why am I multi-dashing when I can just do this? Oh, that's why. Because I'll just run into a very small bee and take a ton of damage. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, this pathway looks promising. Even has like 2 breakable walls. I'll try to use all the bees, Lemon. Just for you. Honestly, I would not be surprised at all if there's a badge in here that gives you some sort of bee-related power. Either when charging Soul Gauge or... oh, this is a boss. Or not. Oh, it's a soul! I have Queen Vespa. Uh-huh. I feel like it might be a bad idea to absorb her with the soul thing. And I can do it. I'll wait. She might be important later. Or something. Nah, this game auto-saves a lot. Okay, Hive Blood. Hey, how about that badge? Oh, wow. Hello. That is quite good. That is extremely expensive, though. Boy, what do I even get rid of? I'd probably get rid of Stalwart Shell and these two for that. Like, heal over time would be really good for a boss fight, because you usually do not have time to heal in boss fights. Okay, now let's absorb her. Absorb. Yay. I'm just going to go on a spirit absorbing spree. I'm sure it's fine. I won't absorb the Kickstarter backer spirits. I have no idea if there's penalties for absorbing the less, warrior-ish spirits. But I mean, I don't even know if I'm necessarily absorbing them or what. So, who knows? The important thing is, I got some spirit energy. That I probably won't need because the thing in that one area that I keep failing to probably gives at least 200, if not 300, and I need 1,000. Okay, this is where I was. I don't want to go up this time, I just want to go left. Oh, I hear another fragment. Oh, I think I did. It's a bit hard to tell with bees. I thought very briefly that I heard a fragment sound, but now I'm not hearing it. I'm sure there's a boss somewhere in this hive. It would be really weird if there wasn't. Oh, that's a shortcut. Right, I still don't know where I actually am. Oh no. And I know that I'm in the Kingdom's Edge area. Okay, not knowing where I am is going to be really bad. I'm apparently right above the tram, though. Okay, so I'm very much right where I started. No benches here. Well, now that I know that I'm there, I can connect to the main area. And from there I can reach a bench. I do want to connect to the main area because that'll be a very handy shortcut. Looks like I'll probably not have any benches in that hive area in general, like no matter what, but if it actually counts as part of Kingdom's Edge, then that's kind of okay, because I've been through enough rooms I can still see a lot of it on the minimap. Huh, I guess that's just a cubby hole for no reason. And there we go. Seems like a pretty straightforward climb to the top. Die. Bit of money along the way, that's always nice. Don't know why I'm bothering to even hit these things, since I'm not bothering to kill them. Oh man. What is over here? There's a lovely acid lake that I can go swimming in. Another lovely acid lake, in fact. Okay. Well, with 2 acid lakes, this is not really a problem. This wouldn't even really be that much of a problem if I couldn't swim in it. Like, it's really easy to dodge, which is making me wonder if there's something suspicious about this. No, seems to just be a good old-fashioned acid lake. I want to go swimming in that really big acid lake. Oh, there's a crack thing here because I just heard it. There we go. Like, I dashed to the other side of that lake and didn't find anything, but that could just be that there's some sort of trigger or some sort of item in the lake itself. And now that I can, I may as well. And this should connect me to the main area. It does. I'm going to run to that bench to the far right. Let's see. I believe I can actually make my way up in this area now. There was one path that was blocked by some darkness, but there was another one that was just simply too high for me to reach, and double jump should fix that. There's actually all sorts of places that were too high for me to reach that double jump should be able to fix. Including, like, one very small thing in the crystal mines. But that's probably just a Wayfarer's Journal. These flea things I used to need to take 4 hits to kill, and now they die in 3, so that's nice. This is where the big ones are. I'm gonna deal with... oh, wait. I was gonna just kill one for the sake of it, but I just realized that my health is almost gone. So let's heal up a bit first. And now I can kill one for the sake of it. That was satisfying. Also kind of want to fill out the beach area, and I know that I've mostly avoided these hoppy guys. I am going to avoid those two though. And map update. So what does the map show me? Map shows me that I kind of went through all of the hive I get. Oh, there was a bench there that I did not find. Oh, yeah, what it is, it's that the whole hive counts as one room, so... It does look like I went through all of it either way, though, other than that bench. So, hive, I guess, for all intents and purposes, is complete. Oh, here's this thing again. Yeah, I mean, this thing mentions stronger brothers, but it seems to just be a training dummy. So I don't think I can actually do anything with it. I wonder if these guys will say anything now that I've met all three of them plus their master. Probably not. Yeah, he's a painter now. Okay, so nothing all that important to say. So we'll get rid of Spore Shroom. Not going to equip this. This is a very specifically boss fight badge. Where is the map? There we go. That's the map one. And let's get rid of Thorns of Agony. I can't absorb him. He's not a ghost. And Nail Master's Glory. Yeah, this almost instantaneous power slash is still really nice. Definitely not good for the fight that I was having trouble with though, just because I can't really deal with the ghosts while I'm charging. And you absolutely cannot let the ghosts pile up in that fight. It'd be a kind of hard fight even without the ghosts, but the ghosts make it a lot harder. That's another one of those guys. Just gonna ignore him. So right now I'm working my way up. The one that's, like, you can see that there's two pathways. Let's see if the mouse will. No, the mouse doesn't show. There's two pathways going to the right. The closest one is not accessible because it has this thing. No, I cannot dash my way through it. Oh well, it's worth a shot. But the other one, it might have something to it. The other one I should be able to reach now. I would very much like to know more about it because there's apparently some sort of like really big NPC there. Ow. Great. I managed to dodge all the platforms, but not multiple projectiles. I have so much trouble with the attacks that those guys have. Like, it's just a standard triple shot, but for some reason, those enemies in particular, I just cannot dodge their projectiles to save my life. Okay, so if I go here, and then continue to the right, this should be... Yeah, I couldn't go here last time. It was just ever so slightly too tall. So this is new. This might actually be where you get the dark thing, because that dark blockade looked like an exit. Oh right, I forgot she was here. I'm gonna be fighting her here, I guess, because I need to fight her one more time for the bestiary entry, so this is where she is, and that would make the most sense at this point. I'm fine with that. First time around was a really fun boss fight. Nope, nothing here. Oh, this is definitely a boss arena. Yep. Okay. I don't know what her current pattern of attack is. Oh god, okay. I want her... Yeah, that's what I wanted her to... Oh, she's a lot faster with that this time around. Wow, I'm just not getting attacks in. She's a lot faster. I keep thinking that that's going to be a downward dash and running straight into it. Well, okay. This is apparently just not my day for boss fights. Wow. Well, I would like to do that. Let's see. Nailmaster's Glory is going away. Wayfarer's Compass is going away. Yeah, let's try the Hive Blood. Let's just try Hive Blood. Wait, did I get rid of the right one? Yeah, I did. Oh look, they're little hive symbols. So let's see how quickly it restores. Oop. I assume the timer is the same regardless of... Okay, that's... Oh, it's not quite restored yet. That's kinda long, but it's a lot better than the alternative. I assume the next one's going to fill in at some point. Oh right, that's why I got rid of my map badge. Or I wonder if it only starts filling in when I start filling up soul. It really doesn't seem to be filling in. Oh there, I filled in. That's a bit worrisome. I wonder if you take damage while it's in the middle of filling in, that it just doesn't count then. Like, only the most recent one counts, perhaps? Boy, I think I actually took the wrong turn now. No, this is... Okay, I know where I am. Never mind. It would help if I didn't do that. Okay, so this thing is not necessarily as useful as I initially thought it was. It's nice, but the fact that only taking damage too quickly, really? That taking damage too quickly still means that you can only recover one is a bit iffy for harder bosses. I guess that's a way of making it so that you still need to rely a bit on healing, but with the system that way, I don't really know if it's worth 4 badge points. It's an awfully high amount. There was a picture of a bench here. Like, did I miss a bench? Wait, it's pointing up? Why is it pointing up? That doesn't see... Oh! Okay, I just want to say that that's really clever. Because if you look, it's pointing up, but the sign's bent. So if you realign the sign in your mind, it's actually pointing to right here. There we go. They were trapped by the ash. Okay, I mean, this looks... Is this ash? I thought it was snow. Well, that's a lot easier. I'm not going to take this. I think I'm going to go ahead and take, I want to try Joni's Blessing. This makes it so I can't recover at all, but it gives me a ton of health. Which makes it pretty good for a fight like this, where it seems like I really don't have that many opportunities to heal up to begin with. So if I'm not going to be healing anyway, this seems like it might be the way to go. Like, it's a lot of health. Oh, right. Shadow. Oh, got that back. And attempt number 2. I really want to use the Dream Nail on her, but she's kind of really fast. I keep walking right into that. Oh, she can block? Huh. That's new. Yeah. This is a really fun fight. Kind of rival fights like this always are really good games, though. Every time. Okay, Dream Nail, we got. Okay. Oh my god, every time. No, that's gonna be the big attack. She... Oh. Can I hit them back at her? Looks like I can if I, like, time it really well, but it's kind of hard to get the angle right. Ah, no. Really want to hit one back at her just once. Maybe not. Man, that block makes it a lot harder to actually get hits in. Nope. Nope. Okay, well that's 2 stun periods. So, assuming rule of 3, this is the final phase, but I'm going to assume that's 4 phases. Okay, yeah, it's going to be 4. Gosh, she's really filling me in with this. Oh, good. Okay. Can I Dream Needle now? Okay, no, I can just talk. So yeah, that Lifeblood badge is really nice for a fight like this. Well, fine, I'll claim myself as King of Hollow Nest. Absolutely no Dark Souls, like, similarities whatsoever. None. I am going to go straight back to healing, though, before moving on. Because even though the boss is dead, there might be small enemies afterward. And, I kind of would like to have my map back now. Now that the boss is dealt with. This Lifeblood badge really kind of only is good for boss fights, or Joni's Blessing. Like, it's really good for boss fights, but not so much other things. Yeah, I kind of want to just try this out. And... let's see... I don't know what Defender's Crest actually does. Like, it gives me this. It gives me a heroic odor I got from a dung beetle. Oh yeah, the no heal badge is really good. It's just not necessarily good for exploration, because you're spending so much time away from the save point. I'm wondering if this is actually a damage cloud, or if it's just a kind of amusing effect that might lead to some hidden dialogue or something. Oh hey, a worm thing that looks a whole lot like those worm things that block my progress. So there's the shell symbol. It's below my gauge now. Oh! Okay. It does say that it can break, but I wonder how much it can break. Oh! That brand marks the, I'm sorry, matches the one thing in the lower area of that place I was just at. So I guess there is more. Huh. This seems like a thing that I need to get away from. Oh no. Pretty sure that was cutscene. Oh. It also... pretty sure my, aura ruined the cutscene a bit there. By appearing before my character sprite did. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this aura is just, nothing. That doesn't seem to actually be, the thing to get into the dark area, so... In fact, the only place I can't even think of is below that one place. I guess I can try. So does this aura in fact not do anything? This is not the best of enemies to try it out against. Curious as to just how much damage this shield can take. Let's try out. Okay, it seems to block the hit, but it doesn't actually let me continue healing. Yep, and that was just poor timing on my part. Okay, this is literally just a visual effect, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, it is taking damage, it looks like. Okay, it does do damage. How much? Not a lot by the looks of things. And not a lot at all. So, not particularly impressed by that, let's say. But we shall see. Wow. Go me. Yeah, let's see if I can go through the dark area. I'm guessing no. Nope. Man, where the heck is the thing to actually get into that? Just got an upgrade that I didn't even realize existed while looking for other stuff entirely. I really need to get rid of this damage shield upgrade. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's also not great, and I have better things I could be using that point on. Such as... Actually, I'll just get rid of this too. Yeah, let's use Mark of Pride to get a super long nail. Why not? I like the super long nail. It's pretty good. Oh, this is really bad though. Oh right, I can't shoot that through a wall. What am I doing? This isn't Metroid. Man, this went really poorly really quickly. Well, that's one down. I'm probably gonna need to just kill this guy. Get over here. Okay, so still have the Dash Master badge on. That's still really handy. Oh man. Cool. Never need to actually kill another one again. The sherry is completely filled out. Okay, you're going away. I think I'm done with this area for now. I'm done with as much of this area as I can, other than I see a passage leading up near the very start and one leading down, for that matter? I don't know what either of those are. Oh right, the one was leading into a different part of the hive that I didn't check out because I wanted to get to the checkpoint. Well, let's check out both of those things now. Yeah, no, long nail's pretty good. Please don't die though. Just need to keep heading left. I can swim through the acid. Look at that. I bet I can dream nail these guys. Okay. Oh, that's from the Fool's Arena. I guess they were trying to reach it and didn't quite make it. Or got tossed out. I can probably take the second Fool's Arena thing now. I'm not entirely sure. It was pretty tough. I'm going to complete my mask at any rate before doing much of anything else. There we go. That was just a caterpillar. The sole caterpillar in the hive. Which, fair enough. I'm also going to go ahead and make my way to that bench in the hive. Just make sure there's nothing there other than the bench. Because I've been to the rest of it. So I may as well check out that one final bit after going up here. Which I'm going to assume is an entirely new region. They never know. This game does have a tendency of having little side paths that turn into things that are significantly more than little side paths. I still like that they always have the crystals there to hint that you should be using the crystal ability. I'm in the sewers now. Huh. Okay. What the heck part of the sewers is this? Okay. I guess I've been here before, but... Oh, okay, it's a fake wall. Oh, that's a nice little shortcut. I guess that's an alternate way to get to the acid thing. No, because you still need to kill the dung beetle guy to drain the acid. Right. I don't see any value in walking across this. Or swimming across it, so... Oh, wait, no, there is. I think I just heard a caterpillar. Yep. Freaking caterpillar. What are you doing over here? There we go. And there's something over here. Just a shortcut? Okay, it's just a shortcut so that you don't need to swim all the way. Well, that was worth it. So what, I got 2 caterpillars so far since last time I cashed in. Possibly more, because I didn't cash in at the end of last stream. So yeah, that's going to be quite profitable. Might be a bit more than just money. Definitely kind of getting up there in caterpillar count at any rate. Just gonna rush through this. Beehive is pretty open, so you can just easily get from one side to the other without that much issue. Oh, I should have taken the other entry, because that's the one that's actually closer. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Like, I'm already here, so yeah, that was nothing. Oh no, however will I get the bench? Map update, yep. The upper path didn't update, I guess because it's leading to the sewers. That just looks weird though. Yeah, pretty much done with this area, other than that darkness bit that I still can't reach. Ow. Go away. So... next time I'm close to a stag station, I'm going to go ahead and go back to town. But that's not quite yet. Like, I want a new mask for my health bar, but I'm not that desperate for it. I can hold off on it for a bit. Especially since my next destination is literally right here. So let's go to the left. And that's it. Man, this game has really fast load times considering how fairly big its areas are. And I guess that they're divided into rooms. So, yeah, I guess that they're not that fast. Or, they're fast, but for an understandable reason. I don't want to go down there yet. There's a side thing that I couldn't get before that I just remembered that I'm going to go after in this room before I forget about it again. Because I know if I don't get it now, I really will just forget about it for the rest of the game. Oop. I'd rather not forget about the power-up, because I think that's a soul vessel fragment. Or it might even be a mask fragment for all I know. I do need to deal with these guys, though. I believe the way to get it is to do this. Oh. It's just a Wanderer's Journal. Really? I can at least do this, I guess. Cool. It was just a Wanderer's Journal. Ah, well. Maybe I'll get something cool for actually collecting all of the journals. I'm pretty sure that the guy that's buying them for me is getting progressively sick of just how many I'm flooding him with. Like, I wonder if his dialogues is going to turn into him begging me to stop bringing them because he's sick of them. Well, he seems okay on the Wanderer sigil, journals. It's the Hollowness crests that he's starting to hate. Let's see, there are two things I can do here. One of which is from... that's where the map guy was. One of which I could have done before when I just had the double jump. Which is simply go here to this giant something or other. This is the palace ground, so... I don't know if this is the Queen's Estate or if this is the King's area, because I still need to find the Queen's Estate for a certain tombstone. Oh, this is probably it. Okay. Not much left of it. Yeah, sorry, King probably ditched you. Okay, so that's all that's here, but this is where the one lady in the graveyard wants me to take her flower without taking a single hit along the way, which, oh boy, that sounds really hard, considering just how many spikes are here, and yeah, this is kind of pretty far away from the graveyard. It's doable, it's just rough, it's really rough. Oh, I can also go here now, so I should be able to open this. Yep, open. Come on. And inside there was a... Well, this certainly seems unpleasant. Hey, you know what? There's a whole lot of swirling darkness. Maybe this is where the dark energy thing is. I'm getting the feeling I do not want to fall off of these platforms. Okay, platform to the left, platform to the right. Let's go right. Oh, that money is totally not worth it. Let's go for it. I mean, it's not like I'll die if I fall into a pit. I'll just take a point of damage. But let's not risk it anyway, because this looks like it could get pretty rough. I'm not sure how many opportunities will really present themselves for, healing up. Oh, there's probably so much stuff just hidden in this area. Okay, at the end of the day, there's still just everyday spikes on the ground. Or, oh, that's still not the ground, that is just the wall. Man, this place is big. This is a really, really alarmingly large room. Hey, corpses to talk to. Or not? Okay. I don't think I can make my way up the platform on the left there. But there's more stuff below me here. So let's just keep descending. Can I talk to you? Nope. Looks like most of these corpses have nothing to say. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm kind of really worried about the return trip at this point. This is really big. Yeah, climbing back up this is gonna be really, really hard. And I suspect that that's the idea. That's easy to go down and really nightmarishly difficult to find your way back up. Yeah, I am so far off the map now from just non-stop descending. I wonder if I'm going to be chased up, like if darkness is going to bubble up or something. Okay, those are actual spikes. I'm in the abyss. Oh, yeah, the Kickstarter page mentioned the abyss as like a super hard side area. Oh. Great. So I guess I'm in that. Which, boy, that seems... Oh, hi. I get the feeling that I don't want to be here. Maybe. Too late now. Uh-huh. Well, difficulty-wise, the area itself isn't that bad. But I suspect there's going to be something pretty nasty at the end of all of this. Well, now. Let's just ignore the pit of suffering. And continue up this just spire of torment. Oh, there's another one. Need to kind of watch out for when they're forming. You can pick them apart from the other particles because they're slightly bigger and they glow a bit. But they do blend in. And that is to say, when they're initially forming, it's really obvious to tell what they are when they've actually formed. Like, there's one to the right. Oh, I really want to nail one of these, but it's going to be tough. Oh, they just die when you dream nail them. Okay. Huh. Well, we made it to a place that has the Soul Sanctum things. You know, I got a key that had a Soul Sanctum crest on it. Maybe that key was for this place. And not the Soul Sanctum itself. Can I absorb it? No. Okay, that's doing something outside the tower. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to need to hope that's doing something outside the tower. And I'm not just descending for no good reason. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's casting light. That might be banishing the demon things? Perhaps? Maybe? See, all the shadow guys are gone, but it might just be because I killed all of them. Okay, yeah, the lake's just standing now. Great. I'm so happy to be swimming through this, like, sleeping soul shadow gunk. It's just the nicest thing to be running through. It'd be great if there's just a random caterpillar at the end of all of this. Just who even knows why it's here. Okay. I wonder if there's any benches here, or if you're supposed to do it all in one go. Like, so far this place has been more atmospheric than actually difficult, which I'm fine with. Can I rush over that? No. Okay. And that counts as, like, a spike trap. So the only way to get to that, it seems, is to find a way from this side. Huh? Uh-huh. See, like an upward passage. Is there anything that... Maybe on the left side? Get the feeling that there's a fake wall. Or maybe I just need to come back to it. I don't care about the soul cannon, right? Yeah. Hello? Well, this is bad. Did I just outright die? Oh, hi. I absorbed... Oh, hey, I can go through those things now. Oh, wow. Do you have anything to say? No. So my dash got an upgrade. Okay. That little noise it makes is the Shade Cloak's cooldown, which I guess would normally be the same as my actual cooldown. Oh, I bet that's the fourth type of collectible right there. I have the Dash Master thing on, and that thing's just really wailing away. Cool. But yeah, I have the Dash Master thing on, so my normal dash cools down faster than it. Ah, that's a really cool ability. Also really useful. Like, incredibly so. Just gonna dash past this, don't mind me. I'm also going to go ahead and go up a bit, because I'm curious if there's anything to the upper right. I don't think there is. Oh, I just realized that that sounds the same that the soul fragments and mask fragments make. That's a neat little touch. There is something here. Oh man. There actually is something there. I wonder if I can get there by dashing in the exact right place. Let's see, maybe from this one. Okay. Maybe from this one. No, that's not quite high enough. I need to be a little bit higher. That's really interesting, though. I really want to know what that is, because that seems like some sort of super secret, maybe? Like, this area already... I guess it's not a secret, but it's certainly optional. Or... well, I guess it's not optional either. I don't know how mandatory the Shade Cloak is. Okay, I just can't get through those vines. I'm going to try one more time from slightly higher still. Like, normally I'd say that's just a matter of getting there from the other side, but there's not really much on the other side. Okay, let's try from right here. That's pretty much hitting it dead on. Okay, I cannot break these vines. That is some sort of altar or something, though. Let's double check this area. So, there's definitely more behind it. I'm sorry, I don't have fire. I can't apply fire. I would if I could. Here? No, now I'm just in this area again. Weird. I don't know what that's about. Now I'm just on this thing again. This thing is very Chozo-esque. Okay, I just can't actually reach that. Could just be, or like, an aesthetic detail. Or it could be something that I need to come back to later. I don't know. Last thing I'm going to try with that is I'm going to try going from really, really, really high up to see if there's anything, I can just maybe do from over here? No. Okay, because that's just the top. Well, I already know that I'm not going to be able to do that, so never mind. I wanted to make sure there wasn't a realistic passage that I could take, but I don't think there is. Like, I could maybe do something really weird with bouncing off of the spikes on top of the tower to get around to the other side of the tower. Oh, I'll do it, because I don't think I'm coming back this way, like, ever. So, that's gonna bug me if I don't do it, now that I've thought of that. I doubt it'll work, but at worst it wastes like a minute, and at best it gets us some sort of really cool secret. Could also be like I don't know even. It's like maybe a reward for if you get everything else in the game. Oh, can I not bounce off of these? No, they're not real spikes, they're fake spikes. I can't just break this, right? No. Okay, well, since they're not actual spikes... Oh! I can walk on this. But there seems to be an invisible barrier preventing me from going further either way. That's lame. I literally can't go past this point. Well, I tried. Yeah. Fine. This is the farthest that I can launch myself from, and this is just not anything here. Yeah. This is super glitchy feeling, so... I don't know. I give up on weird, like, malevolent looking shrine. Let's just torpedo ourselves to the left. I really like that super dash. It's just fun to fly through these massive areas with it. Like right here. Except that didn't really work out. I wonder if there's going to be a boss waiting for me in the bigger area. That wouldn't really make sense though. Because, like, bosses aren't game overs, they're just go back to where you were. So it's not like it would be preventing me from leaving or from taking the big item I just got. This one stands out a bit too much. Nope. Okay. It just simply stands out. There's stuff to the left, though. If that was on the right side, what the heck is even on the left? Just a caterpillar? Or a shortcut back, maybe? I'm going to guess there was at least one caterpillar or something good in that giant downward room. Huh? Well, no, if this isn't just the most menacing looking room. Great! This room of, like, weird faces and rib cages, maybe? Or maybe just bug carapace? Yeah, this room seems ominous. This definitely seems like a comeback to it way later room. That might be, I don't know, like a end game room other than the egg. I get the feeling that the egg is not going to be the true final room. It will just be... It might unlock the true final room or something? I don't know. It seems like if I'm going to be fighting a final boss, so it's more likely to be downward than near the top. Just with the general aesthetic of this game. Because everything bad seems to come from below. There's something bad in the egg. Like, it's been sealed away. And I guess that technically came from below, but... I don't know. I'm a bit suspicious of it. Like, I still don't really know what it is, other than that it's presumably bad, and there's probably something in it that I'm going to want to kill. Oh, nope, nope. Nope. Okay. Where'd that checkpoint be? Well, I'm fine with crashing into that spike, because it probably saved me more progress than tumbling all the way down. Oh, you know. Okay, I can make that jump. And there's firefly things everywhere. Well, I do not have wherever the stone is for this. I'm gonna crash into... Yep. Kinda figured that I would probably crash into spikes, but I was already charging the dash, and I said screw it. Like, the nice thing about exploring is you never really get that much of a penalty for trying dumb stuff that doesn't work out. Like, 1 health is really nothing, so it's always better to try something that might hurt you a little in this game than not try it at all. Because the reward, if it does work, is way better than like the 1 damage penalty. Like, who cares? Unless you're doing some sort of crazy no IM run or something, then that might be a problem. But I'm certainly not doing that. What's over here? Nothing. Okay, so this place becomes a lot narrower towards the top. Oh, hi there.
La fenu venido.
Oh, I guess that we were born from the abyss or something. Huh. We still don't actually know much about our actual character. Like, Hornet seems to know what's up, but no one else really seems to.
Hakana sagamos. Hakana sagamos.
To take that harder path. Okay. Like, we started outside of the town, so I guess we came from here and went out into the world for some reason and then came back? Or to maybe stop whatever's going on here? Because there's still clearly some evil stuff going on. Well, from what I can gather, the main danger now is that the egg is sealed, but the seal is pretty much just temporary. So we're basically undoing the seal early to try and stop whatever's in the egg. Man, that abyss map. That shrine's not even on the map. What the heck? So to the left is the boss I just fought before that I couldn't beat. I'm thinking I might be able to beat it now. No, you know what, let's not immediately retry. It's been like an hour and a half. I haven't gained that much power. I've gained a really nice shadow dodge with a fairly lengthy cooldown. What I can do is I can actually go into that shadow area to the right now, because if the thing that literally cloaks me in shadow and lets me avoid things isn't what lets me get through shadow gates, I don't know what would be. I really want to go back to town too, though. None of the stops on this tram are particularly close to a stagway, is kind of my main problem right now. So going back to town just seems like it's not worth it. Then again, this is really far. I think Deep Nest would actually be the closest one. So I'm going to scratch this and go to Deep Nest. So yeah, between the acid and the shadow dash, I kind of have a lot of areas I can go to again. I was running a bit low on areas, and now a whole bunch of them have opened up. Yeah, that's a hot spring. Yeah, there's like no stag nests around, or stagways rather. I may as well get the mass fragment that's sitting around here. Or, you know, die. That works too. I forgot about this room. Oh, and I completely screwed up that jump. This is an awful room. Did I ever take that lower path? I see that lower path, but I don't know if I ever took it. It's all part of this room. No, I must have. Right? Or maybe I dropped down here and then just... Alright, this is where that dead thing was. Did I not actually explore all of this, though? Oh! Hey, how about that? I didn't even remember that being there. Oh, what am I doing? Right. Invincibility frames from the Shadow Dash. That's how you're supposed to get through these seemingly impossible drum formations. I need to be better about it than that. So basically, wait for that one, then dash. Aw, man, this is kind of really weird to think about, because I'm not timing when it's viable to dodge both of them. I'm timing it based on when I can do that. Oh, and that timing's really tight on that. Anything weird over here? Where are you? Sharp Shadow. Does that make my Shadow Dash do damage? Yes, it does. Wow, that sounds really cool. I might replace Long Nail with that. Well, that explains a lot about why I don't remember this lower area. Well, that was worth it. Let's continue to the left. That's even what I came here for, but I will very much take that. Oh, Mask Guy! What are you doing here, Mask Guy? Yep. Oh. That's kind of it for that area. So I feel like I still don't really have much to do with the left area. Like, nothing I've done implies that the Mask Maker will do or say anything differently for me now. What I really want is to unlock the Mask Fragment, which would be going up a lot and then to the right. It's kind of out of the way, but not to an extreme degree. And I have things to do in the mushroom area now as well. So I'm basically going to be making a sort of giant semicircle. And I'm going to try and just rush through this place because nothing here hurts that much. And it's pretty big. I've already been through it once, so I'm pretty confident that I've found everything these rooms have to offer. Yeah, we can go here. I think the first time I was through this area, I didn't have quite as much... Man, the range on this is insane. I didn't have quite as much in the way of, attack power, so I can kill these enemies a lot better now. Oh, I never took this shortcut before, I guess. Yeah, I shouldn't need it, but I'm going to take that bench. Like, may as well. Although, dead things at the tram station, the failed tram station. It'd be so nice if this tram did in fact actually work. So yeah, this is where I want to be. I want to make my way right. Because the mask fragment is in the room further to the right. I need to drop down on it. There's also the mask fragment in the shop, which I think is for 1,500. Might be for 1,800. I need to go really far right for this, though. Or is this the room with the mask? No, this isn't the room with the mask fragment. Okay, this might not be how I get to the fragment. I might need to go into that other room. The one that's even further up. And then maybe that leads to a room that I don't know about. Because I remember that I didn't explore that room much because I was mostly trying to just get out of here and get to a save point at the time. Alright, there's a little bit of money that I never got. If we go here... Oh, I am getting lost. This place is way too maze-like. And left. Okay, so if I can just make my way to the right, that'll be great. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I need to go up more. Oh, don't attack me while I'm checking my map. That's very rude. Here we go. So this is the room that I want. Alright, then there's that weird NPC up above that didn't seem to really have anything to offer, but seemed important. Still don't know what their deal is. Also, as far as the badge notches go, I just remembered that I have like 3 badges that I can still buy from that one guy that I'll never use, but they count towards being allowed to buy the final badge notch, which is the important thing. Also, hey, they fill in slots. Oh, I need this to go away. So yeah, this room, I think I... What? Okay. Not sure what hit me there. This room, though, I think I went into and then kind of immediately left. I don't think I actually explored all that much. That one did die. Or went back in. I think. So, there's a lot of exploration to do in this particular room. I'm not sure what this leads to. Okay, this is just an alternate entry point. Oh, I think that's how I normally got into here. So it looks like there's a second entrance to the fungal waste I didn't take. No, I think one of those is... Oh, never mind. The one was the original way, and then the other was like a weird pit that just opened up on top of that. Here we go. This is probably where I was looking for. Ooh. Very dark and morbid. Are you real? I don't trust you. Nope, you're fake. I kind of figured that was a bit too easy. Are you real? Probably not. Yeah. Freaking mimics. There's bound to be a real one mixed in somewhere. Okay, you're real, which means you're probably fake. But hey, bestiary entry. guess that there's yet another room that I'm looking for in that case. Huh. Well, that was not what I was expecting to find. I mean, I'll take it. But I kinda want something else. Kinda want to be able to get more to the right. Oh, you jerk. Okay. It might be that I can't get more to the right, though, from here, which means I really don't know how to get to that mask fragment. Maybe I get into it from an alternate fungal wastes location. Because I was kind of bang on being able to get to that from here. Unless I can just climb up to it now? I feel like it was blocked off by a wall, though. So I'll have to check at some point. Let's just get out of Deep Nest for now. And all things considered, I've gained a lot more in the way of mobility. Like, kind of all at once. This game's really nice at making power-ups feel pretty meaningful. Like, even ones like the acid that are just basically a glorified key. Like, it's a glorified key, but it opens up a whole lot of areas. Oh! This is not what was here last time. So, bad stuff happened here. Huh. Yeah, this is certainly not what, was here last time at all. Well, now, can I leave? Yeah, I can just leave. They really want light, but I think that I can't do anything for them. That seemed to mostly just be a bestiary entry, which, fair enough. And let's just swim in the acid. So there's that one bit in Mantis Village that I can get to now, but the main things I want are in the upper part by the Forgotten Crossroads. Oh, maybe that part of Mantis Village is how you wrap around to the, thing. To the fragment. That's kind of all I can think of at this point. Oh, it's so nice to be able to swim in acid. Like, this is kind of the nice thing about the acid. It is a glorified key, but it's still actually useful. It makes it a lot easier to explore older areas that are filled with acid like this. I just need to kind of make my way right. This game's also pretty good about building in checkpoints in the sense of switches or bits of wood that you break apart to open a new path. And in that regard, I'd say that it's pretty Dark Soulsy. Just with the oh hey, you might die, but it's okay because we're going to let you skip a lot of what you had to go through because we put checkpoints everywhere. That's also a bit Zelda-ish. Like, this game kind of feels like it's very Dark Souls, but also still very Zelda. Like, especially with the map stuff. Fungal Core. Oh, this is an entirely new mini area. Love the sounds these guys make. They're so dumb. What's over here? Oh boy, rancid eggs. I love those. Oh hey, I forgot you guys existed. Yeah, those just pose no threat whatsoever now. So, if there's a boss here, it's going to be a bit tougher than the other bosses in the region. Specifically because I need the double jump to reach this. Which means that they know that I've been through at least the mid-game bits of the game, rather than the very early bits. Is that a corpse or... No, you're still alive. Well, now you're dead. Okay, that seems to be everything up to that point. Opened a bit of a shortcut, I suppose. Don't really see much of the point to the shortcut, but whatever. Okay, I can drop down more, which will probably take me to the fragment, but let's go to the right instead, because that seems like such a great idea. Please go away. Ow. Yeah, those things are still really hard to deal with. I can just dash through them to make them self-destruct though now, without taking damage. And it looks really cool. So, I'll take that. Oh hi, giant mushroom man. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay. Still following this path. Oh, did I just loop around to where I was? Okay. Oh, there's some money up here that I missed. This whole fungal core area is very strange. Doesn't seem to be much of an actual point to this area itself, unless there is something below it that isn't directly Deep Nest. Which I guess it might not immediately be Deep Nest. Or it could just be a fun little side room. Okay. Anything to this path? Oh, yes there is. Okay. This place is very strange. Just from a design standpoint. Can I dream heal you? Nail? Whatever. Okay, you just like crushing things. Fair. He drops so much money for enemies that are so easy to actually deal with. I guess because they started out as a kind of mini-boss. So, they're just good at dropping money. Nothing here. The ultimate prize of this is definitely that shard at this rate. It's going straight down, like directly above it. So that's not even a question at this point. It looks like this is probably what leads to the shard. Oh no, it still is going down. I thought that was the end of the room. I don't want to miss anything on my way there, though. This is a kind of hard to reach side path. Well now. Oh, hi? Well, okay. Can I hit? No, it's just gonna soak up in the acid in the background for all eternity, I guess. How bizarre. Well, let's just go down. And that's a mask fragment. So there's at least 3 more fragments out in the wild somewhere, because the shopkeeper still sells a fragment. I really don't want to be in Deep Nest right now, but I guess that this is leading immediately out of it, so not really that big of a deal. Having that fragment is so nice. Alright, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go back into the sewers in order to open up that door leading to the wastes, the fungal wastes or whatever, because I kinda never opened it somehow. Not really sure how it's something that I missed, but I did. Could be that it was behind a pool of acid. Right now, though, I'm going to be climbing very high as fast as I reasonably can to get to multiple things. One is a shopkeep, and one is that mysterious passage to the left that was blocked by the smallest pool of acid that I just could not bypass. So now that I have acid resistance, I can most definitely walk straight through the acid. This double jump is really handy now that I'm remembering that I have it. I always love a double jump. I love a good dash, so having access to both those things is quite nice. I need to check the map. I don't want to start going down a path only for it to not be the right way. So I think the current plan is I'm going to check out this side area here. And assuming it's just a relatively small side area, I'm going to go to the jellyfish area where there's another masked person waiting for me. And a whole lot of stuff, like the entire area, because it was blocked off by acid. Oh, wait. I think that thing to the right, though, might be something that I wanted to check out a while ago that I did not have the dream nail for. I could be using the super dash, but... Oh, nope. Never mind. This is not what I thought it was. Wait, why is this blocked now? Oh, right, I forgot that this closed when I crossed into it. There's a grave somewhere that I cannot remember where it is. It was a really big grave. And it seemed like it would probably have a boss fight because there was no purpose to it. I thought it was in the forest, but I don't see it marked on the map in the forest. Oh, go away, explosion. And I took a lot of damage from that. Thankfully, I have a ton of soul energy saved up. So, let's just heal it all back. And now to continue the upward journey. I'm so glad I got that dash badge, by the way. Being able to dash this quickly saves so much time. Unless that thing is to the right over here, because I don't know what this room is either. Okay, this is it. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's interesting that this one's not even marked on the map. Oh boy, you seem kind of rough. Oh, that knockback is going to make this kind of a nightmare. Seems like I actually am going to probably have quite a few opportunities to heal up, though. Yeah. Especially since the Shadow Dash means I don't even necessarily need to dodge between the things. I just need to dash when they hit the ground, which kind of trivializes this fight. Yeah, this Shadow Dash really helps for this fight. Okay, I think he's on the final phase. Come on. He has quite a bit of health. Okay, there we go. And how many did I get for that? Hooray, he realized he's a ghost. And that was only 100. Well, fair enough. So I guess the Elder went mad and started attacking the Mantises. Probably breaking some sort of bond or something. They did mention that they were outcasts. This is still suspicious here. This thing is why I initially thought that there was some sort of super power slash. I mean, I have that, but it doesn't actually break things. Because I don't know how to get past this. There's probably something that opens it somewhere. Possibly in an upper area. Thing is, I can't think of any upper area that would really tie into that from how the map is shaped. So I've been to the left. What is to the left? Oh, this is just the greenhouse that had the mushrooms. The giant mushrooms in their mini-boss form. Okay, nothing there. So at last we've reached the place I wanted to go. Can I go in this actually? No. Even now that I'm resistant to acid, it just is too small to actually fit. So this little thing is why I couldn't get past, but before doing that, I'm going straight to the right. We have to say. Oh, you also want money. Huh. Do you have anything to say? They all really want money. Okay. Well, how nice of you. This guy is still really super obsessed with money. And let's buy all his stuff. Got the Fragile Strength badge. And the Fragile Greed badge. And the Fragile Heart badge. Which I don't know how real that is. I bought everything out. Do you have anything here? No. So, those are 3 badges I didn't have before. And with that, I can probably afford the final notch. So what do these do? Increases the health of the bearer. Okay, so these badges themselves are fragile. But they're really strong, I guess. Okay. Fragile Greed is pretty good. I am going to get rid of the long nail badge and replace it with Sharp Shadow, though. Does this look different? I think so. Looks a bit more aggressive. I think I get horns in it that I guess my character always has horns, but looks like it might be a bit more in the way of an attack. Oh hey! A tree. I'll take a tree. Oh, an actual enemy hidden amongst all the scenery. Oh, isn't this a nice room? Oh, go away. I wonder if there's anything in this room other than the tree. Certainly seems like a room designed specifically for that tree. And it's just a side room, but we shall see. Might be a badger or something here, or a caterpillar. You never know. Up to 900, so the next warrior that I defeat will definitely give me enough. Oh, the tree's done. And there is more to the left. Oh, that led to the jellyfish area. A new part of the jellyfish area. Ow, right. They counter. I forgot that they do that. So this is where one of the guys is. One of the 3 guys, so may as well go after it. Oh right, these are just the literal lightning bugs. And here we have a very bad idea on my part. Okay, let's try that with a bit less complete failure. Oh, this area is going to get really hard, I can already tell. Like, you need more stuff to actually make your way through this than in Deep Nest. So, this is gonna be harder than Deep Nest. And now I'm in the forest? No, I'm in the very first area. Huh. Well, if you're gonna open up a shortcut, I'm certainly not gonna complain. Oh. Oh, I'm back in this room. Wait, infected crossroads. Did this always say infected? See, that one guy did mention that, like, nastier things are about, so I wonder if, bad things have happened to make older— oh yeah! Okay, so the game has actually changed. Old areas are now way harder than they used to be. Wow, I was not expecting it to do the, kind of environmental station alpha thing. This is cool. I wonder if this happened from, breaking the one seal on the egg. That might be it. Oh man. There's probably all sorts of things to explore in this place now. Oh, those things explode. Oh, time to go to Mr. Caterpillar and get some cash and possibly other prizes. Oh, this really makes me wonder just how much else has changed. It might just be this one area that's changed. Well, this room's still fine, for now at least. Hooray. All the money. So much money. Man, really that much? I got just enough for— oh wow, a pale ore. Okay. I've rescued a lot of caterpillars. I really do want to know if there's any bosses around now, maybe. I was gonna go to the jellyfish area, but it seems worth investigating a bit. I hear heartbeat sound. Oh, it was coming from kinda by the village. Okay, this thing is, yeah, wow. This seems pretty bad all of a sudden. Can I dream nail this? No. Huh. Oh wow, that's super satisfying. How's the town doing? Poorly? Possibly poorly. No, town seems like it's doing fine, actually.